Hey everyone! Welcome back to my channel. If you are passionate about drawing or just starting out, you're in the right place. Today, I'm going to take you through a step-by-step tutorial on how to create a border design in engineering drawing. Whether you're using pencils, markers, or digital tools. Good morning everyone! I am Gerald Cruz Jr., a first-year civil engineering student. And I will share my tips and techniques to help you bring your ideas to life and improve your skills. So grab your sketchbook and let's dive right in. There are different materials that we needed to have in order to create the accurate measurement of border in engineering drawing. You can say, wow, that's it? So guys, don't worry. These materials are very accessible and you can get it anywhere with a cheap price. You can request it as a gift on your birthday as you want if you are interested in this content. Are you ready to dive into the world of engineering drawing? Yes, if yes, if no, if yes, if it's yes, let's find out. First, let me take you to a short gap in order you to start your learnings with confidence. Raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name. Hereby follow my dreams and aspiration to learn, to grow, and to be a successful artist one day. So help me God. Alright, your promises have been on process. Now, let me introduce first the different materials needed in making the border in engineering drawing. Guys, remember, this border is the most common border in engineering drawing. So, I keep it as an example to make you understand. Okay, is that alright? Okay, let's proceed. First, this one is the mechanical pencil. So, what is mechanical pencil? Unlike traditional wooden pencils, mechanical pencil offer consistent line widths and precise control, making them ideal for technical work. So, why most some engineers use this kind of pencil? Did you wonder that? Let's take a look at some key features that make a mechanical pencil a favorite among engineers. This one. Can you see it? So, engineering students mostly use it. Engineering students, did you agree with that? If you did agree, just tap the like button and follow me. So, back to the topic. First, the lid. So mechanical pencil use thin lids. As you can see these lids, it is very thin as you punch this one. Typically ranging from 0.3 to 0.9 millimeters. This allows for fine lines and detailed work, crucial in creating accurate designs such as squares, circles, triangle as I remember. Refilling is simple. Just push the button or twist the barrel, and when it runs out, replace it with a new one or no sharpening needed. Like this one. Another benefit is the eraser in this part. Many mechanical pencils comes with an built-in eraser, perfect for quick corrections without damaging the paper. So I'm sorry guys, so my eraser just left out in this kind of pencil. I'm just too clumsy. So we can proceed that one. You can also choose different lead grades, allowing for various shading and line effects. This flexibility helps in creating detailed and nuanced design. So, did you know what is mechanical pencil is? This one. So, my mechanical pencil is a high-quality Faber-Castell mechanical pencil that I bought it in National Bookstore for how much again? So, for 30 plus or something. I didn't get the receipt, so I can't sure about the price. So, but again, this one is very useful in making a border in civil engineering drawing. So, second is the ruler. So this is the ruler. It ensures that our designs are accurate and can build correctly. Exactly. Accurate measurements prevent costly mistakes in construction. Did you know how to use this? Later, you will find out that these measurements are very useful in making a border in engineering drawing. So next is the long size bond paper. So long size bond paper with substance 20. So what do we mean by substance 20? Substance 20 means it consists of a little thickness of bond paper to avoid scratch. So this bond paper is a slightly scratch resistant, especially when your pencil is sharp. We will start with the margin. When you erase, step 1, pick up the ruler and look at the measurement of. So let's proceed to another materials to enable you to understand what is the usage of these materials in engineering drawing. Locate half of an inch. Locate half of an inch. Point every half of an inch around the long size bond paper. Make sure that the point you applied is accurately to the measurement of half of an inch. So both sides or around the long size bond paper will be half an inch. So we already point this one. After you connect all the dots, or after you point out all the dots in the long size bond paper, use the ruler to connect all the dots that serves as margin. So let's connect all of this by the use of this ruler. So just line it by connecting the 2 points to perform the straight line. So there will be 4 straight lines forming a rectangle. So, in the inside box, look at the millimeters measurement in the ruler. So, let's look at the measurement in the ruler, which is the millimeters. Here it is. So, measure 20 millimeters both sides vertically from the horizontal long size bond paper. Connect it together to make a straight line, same as usual as the point connected in the margin. Put your name in the upper part of the box. And in the lower part of the box, put your section or your grade. So here it is, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for your listening in this tutorial. Thank you guys for listening, and it is how to create a border in engineering drawing. Guys, this video is for podcast or vlog, but I will invite 4 of my classmates to introduce to you what are their experience facing engineering drawing. So, let's start with Mr. Bian Kasama. Mr. Bian Kasama, what are your experiences or struggles in facing engineering drawing? So, how can you elaborate it?
Actually, Jeril, at the first I like drawing, but drafting is difficult. And every time we have a drafting schedule, I get really nervous. While I'm drawing, it's really hard and I always feel anxious and confused about the measurements. Even though it's tough, I really give my best to get a high score in.
Thank you, Mr. Bian Kasama. So second, here is Ruela Palero. So, Engineer Ruela Palero. So, what are your experiences in facing engineering drawing? So, what are your struggles? What have you faced?
Thank you, Gerald, for inviting me today. As a first-year civil engineering student, I have encountered and experienced the difficulties in our subject, drawing, and plans. At the start, I felt so nervous that my hands were shaking and I couldn't focus well. It makes me feel too much pressure to the point that my drawing becomes dirty and incorrect. I repeat it several times, but it's still the same. I'm running out of time, so it's no choice for me. I passed it incompletely and received a score of 25 out of 100. My friends advised me not to take it quickly, but just to focus, stay calm, and take time to draw. So, on our second to fifth drawing, including our exam, I take it seriously and focus. I have finished it cleanly, correctly, and right on time. So, I got a score of 80 and above over 100. Choose a friendly and classmate advice. Don't rush because the drawing is not a contest or a race. Just stay focused and calm. Thank you.
So, thank you, Miss Palero. Next, let me introduce to you Miss Engineer Eunice Dalaurao. Sorry if I called you Miss. So, Engineer Eunice Dalaurao.
Hey everyone, I'm Eunice. So today I wanted to share my experience in our CE class drafting. When I first started college, I had a little idea about drafting but not much. Remember the prelim? I was so nervous because it was my first time drafting a plate for a house and I had no idea how to draw a plan. And then when our teacher gave me a plate, I didn't expect it to be for lettering. I started to draw but I struggled because I didn't analyze the measurements and I was super nervous. After we finished our first drafting task, the second one seems easier because we knew how to measure lines but we had some broken lines which lead to lower grades. I learned a lot in drafting but then a midterm came and we had to use compasses. I didn't even know how to use one. When I tried, my hand was shaking, which resulted in broken circles. But I practiced using the compass and now I know how to control it. And my hand doesn't shake anymore. Drafting wasn't easy and I felt nervous. But when I finally learned how to draw, I felt so happy and proud.
Okay, thank you, Miss Dalaurao, for sharing your experience. And the last is Miss Eliza Benyalon. So, Miss Eliza Benyalon, can you state what are your experiences facing this kind of engineering drawing?
Thank you, Gerald, for inviting me today. When I started drafting, it was difficult for me because I had no idea what kind of drawings we were supposed to create. However, as I continued to draw, my knowledge grew, and I learned how to generate ideas and make my drawings easier. But during the midterm, I feel like my knowledge was gone because it was another challenge for me, and I felt slightly upset and disappointed with myself for having a score of 8 out of 100. But I took a lesson from it, and I told myself that I would do my best to draw my plates well and neat.
Thank you guys. So all of us here are also struggling in engineering drawing. But always remember that do not surrender. But in addition guys, Mr. Vian Kasama is the highest top scorer in our engineering drawing because of its neat and clean work. Here are the examples of his drawing. So Mr. Vian Kasama, can you show it to us?
So this is the result of my score in drafting. I get score 100 over 100 and 95 over 100. Despite the difficulty and all the hard work I put into drafting was worth it to achieve this kind of score.
And also my other group mates have got a high score but not too high, just like Mr. Vian Kasama. So that's all for today, and thank you for listening to my YouTube channel. Once again guys, always remember, think before you write and dream before you draw. Once again, thank you very much and see you.